What's going on, folks? My name is Josh and I am the Outdoor Dude. Thanks for coming to my channel. Today we're here to talk to you guys about how to spool an open face spinning reel, so stick around.
Look at that big mamma jamma, folks.
Alright folks, if you're new to my channel, thanks for coming to my channel. Hit that subscribe button down in the corner, you won't be disappointed. But if you're new to fishing and you need to know how to spool an open face spinning reel, this video might be for you. Guys, I've been inside a lot all winter. I don't ice fish. I'm getting cabin fever. We're coming into March and I have one more month left before trout opens up and before the lake starts thawing out and everything gets super fishable up here, which is awesome. Guys, I've been inside. I got cabin fever, so I got one more month before I can get into fishing, before the ice thaws out and trout season opens up and everything starts coming together. So I'm getting all my gear together. I'm getting my gear ready. I'm cleaning my reels. I'm getting all my tackle organized, and I'm just getting ready for the upcoming season. And I figured this would be a good time to film a video on how to spool an open face spinning reel. I've got a very budget-friendly setup sitting right here. I've got my I've got my Abu Garcia Cardinal S20 reel, $35 reel at most, and a ugly stick, two-piece ugly stick, 7-foot medium heavy, ultralight pro. Jeez, destruction. Jeez Louise. So there's a little bit of a stigma when it comes to monofilament on a spinning reel, and that's line twist. And I'm going to show you guys how to put your line on to avoid that. So guys, your spinning reel puts the line on the reel in a clockwise direction. So you want to check your spool and see which direction the line is coming off of it. Not all spools are created equally. Some videos will tell you to make sure the sticker's facing up, but with this particular spool, that would be wrong, because that would make the line come off in a clockwise fashion. So if your reel is going clockwise, you want your line to come off in a counterclockwise direction. So with this particular spool, I will set this sticker down and spool this reel. Next important tip when spooling a spinning reel is your knot to tie onto the bail. Some people don't tie a knot at all, which is weird to me. And some people do electrical tape to tape it on. And that's a quick fix, I guess. Some say if you get down to the knot anyway, you're just out of luck. It doesn't matter. You're in trouble anyway. So it doesn't matter if you knot it or tape it. I'm personally a knot guy, so I'm going to show you how to tie that. So the knot to tie to your bail for an open face spinning reel, we'll start with a basic overhand knot. Basic overhand knot, just to get a little knot in the line. Then you'll tie another overhand knot and make a loop. Kind of like a slip knot. I don't know what the technical term for this knot is. So you've got your knot that you tied in here, and then you make your overhand knot around that line, and it's a slip knot. And then you pull this tight to this knot, and it will use that as a bracing point. Now you've got yourself a little loop here. We'll take this loop and push it up under the bail. You could always flip the bail open, but make sure you flip your bail open and put that on there. If you put that on there in the wrong direction, if you don't open your bail before you put your loop on here, what will end up happening is you'll just have to take off your spool, close, or then open the bail, put your spool back on, and then you can continue. So you want to cut your tag end off. Get in here, we'll cut that tag end right off and pull that down tight. Close your bail, and this is where some people will like to use a line treatment. I personally don't have any on me at the moment, and I don't use it that often. It works out okay for me. I'm not telling you not to use it, because it does work. It is good stuff. But for now, I'm just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna spool this up. So I've got my line coming off of here in a counterclockwise fashion. Make sure you can see that spool. Alright, so I got my line coming off of here in a counterclockwise fashion. My reel's in a clockwise direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hold the line out near the reel and hold this at a 90-degree, tuck that into my belt and hold this at a 90-degree angle. And then you want to put some tension on it, not a lot, but you want to put the line on the reel tight, or else it can just create a lot of problems for you. So you just start reeling slow. And the line should be coming off without twisting. See, it's just kind of set straight like that. Just the way it's coming off the reel. It's not twisting other than the memory it has from sitting on the spool. And you just keep spooling her up until your reel is full. And I'll show you in a moment what full looks like. Because you don't want to overfill your spool, but you want to have enough line on there. At the current line of diameter that I'm using, my reel will fit just about 200 yards of line on there. All right, that's good. All right, so we're spooled up. One more tip that's going to help you with your spinning reels after you filled your spool. You want to leave 1/8 of an inch left on your spool. You don't want to overfill these spools. Unlike a bait caster, you don't want to completely fill them, because the line can just start to rifle off of this thing all on its own, and you could get crazy bird's nests and line twists. So that's another tip to avoid line twist on your open face spinning reels. One more tip, and I feel like it needs to be touched upon, even though I've seen guys like Mike Ecanelli mention it and whatnot. I've seen too many people still making the same mistake. So I feel like I need to say something about it, just in case people who haven't seen those videos come across my video. This will be good information. I see too many guys out there, they open their bail, make their cast, and they close the bail with the handle, rather than closing it by hand. Every time you do that and you make a cast, you close that with the handle, you're putting slack in your line, and that will contribute to bird's nests and line twists really bad. So make sure every time you make a cast, watch your line, and as that line's about to hit the water, close it and stop that line right as it hits the water, and then reel in the little bit of slack you might have at tension. Raise the rod tip and reel in just a little bit and get your tension, and then let that bait fall and let that bait do whatever it's got to do. And that's going to really help you guys get a lot less bird's nest and line twist in your open face spinning reels. All right, folks, now that's how to spool a spinning reel. I really hope that helped you out. I hope I was able to give you some tips, some pointers, and some useful insight as to how to avoid line twist and how to avoid some bird's nests and get out there and have some fun. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. If you guys like what I'm doing, make sure to smash that like button. And if you guys want to see more videos like this or more videos that have to do with outdoors and the rest of the stuff on my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bang.